I want to say something that might feel a bit uncomfortable at first, but stay with me for a moment. The cost of living is not the real reason you feel stuck with money. Hi, I'm Jen Richardson. I'm the founder of Got Money Honey and my signature course, My Money Makeover, where I show women how to take control of their money and their financial future. And before you switch off, let me be really clear. This is not about denying reality. Things are more expensive. There's groceries, power, insurance, interest rates. They've all gone up. That part is true. But here's the part we don't talk about enough. The cost of living didn't take your power away. It just exposed what wasn't working underneath. Because I work with women every day, and what I see is this. Some women are dealing with the same rising costs and still feel in control and are nice and calm. Others feel constantly stressed, behind and overwhelmed. And the difference isn't their income, it's clarity. Because when money already felt vague, rising costs made it unbearable. When there was no system, no structure, no clear plan, everything starts to feel tight all at once. And that's when the story becomes, what's the point? Everything's expensive anyway. I can't get ahead no matter what I do. That story feels understandable, but it's dangerous because the moment you decide the problem is completely external, you hand over your agency and then money just happens to you. Here's something I want you to really think about. Most women who feel stuck right now don't actually suddenly become stuck when prices went up. They already were, not quite sure where their money was going, relying on one account for everything, hoping there would be enough left at the end of the month. Rising costs just removed the buffer. They didn't create the stress, they revealed it. And this is where I want to shift the conversation. You don't get ahead by waiting for the conditions to improve. You get ahead by improving how you respond to the conditions you are in. That's it. Because you can't control inflation, you can't control energy prices, you can't control the economy, but you can control your systems, your awareness, even your choices. And those things matter more than most women realise. Let me say this gently but clearly. Using the cost of living as the reason you're not engaging with your money keeps you stuck and where you are. It feels justified, it feels logical, but it also keeps you in reaction mode. And reaction mode is exhausting. You spend when you're tired. You stop checking because it feels depressing. You avoid planning because it feels pointless. And the stress builds. What actually helps in a high cost of living environment is structure, not cutting everything back, not saying no to yourself constantly. Structure, knowing. So what money is coming in, what's already committed, what's actually yours to spend. When you have that clarity, rising prices stop feeling personal. They become something you just adjust to, not something that overwhelms you. This is why I talk so much about systems, a strong banking system, a clear spending plan, money with jobs. Because when your money is organised, you don't have to rely on motivation or willpower. The system holds you steady when everything else feels, uncertain. And here's the part I really want you to hear. Women who feel calm about money right now aren't ignoring the costs of living. They're just not letting it be an excuse to disengage. They check in more often, they adjust sooner, they make small changes before things become big problems. They stay involved, and that's the difference. So if you've been telling yourself, I'll get on top of things once things settle down, I want to challenge you this. Kindly, of course, because things might not settle down the way you're hoping, but you can feel more in control. You can feel more confident. You can feel less at the mercy of what's going on around you. Not by pretending things are easy, but by taking ownership of what is in your control. This is exactly what we work on inside My Money Makeover. We don't ignore the reality of the world. We work within it. We help women set up simple, practical systems so money feels manageable, even when life is expensive. So if you're ready to stop letting the cost of living be the reason you stay stuck, you'll find more information about my money makeover via the link below. And if this video made you think differently, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend who might need this same perspective. I release a new video every week to help you build money confidence, not by waiting for things to change, but by changing how you engage with your money. You can't control the world, but you can control your response to it. And that is where your power is.